that brings me to the next question, that whole idea that you spoke about on cross-media consumption, right? So if I were actually a consumer, what have been your learnings around how consumers consume media across channels? And if I were a brand, what are the key things that I need to keep in mind when I'm building a multimedia campaign? Okay, what are the things that you are saying? You actually said that the most effective medium may not be where your investments need to be done. That's one way of looking at it. The other one is to say, are there, I would call it accretive effects of cross-media consumption, and therefore, how should I really build some kind of a capability in the marketing department for it?
Yeah, no, so that's a very good question. So in fact, one of the results we show, and we call it catalytic effect, that shows my chemical engineering background. So in chemistry, a catalyst is that item which facilitates the reaction but doesn't react itself. Okay, so it just hangs in there and makes the energy barrier low, and A plus B gives you your C, but at much lower energy. And that catalyst itself is neither A nor B nor C. Okay, multimedia is exactly that. There are many effects which do not directly would give you sales. Okay, and so if you say, is this effective? I promise you, you will not find it effective. But you go and tell managers, it is not effective, so why don't you stop advertising? And they will not stop advertising. A case in point is a billboard. Okay, so billboards are all around you. There are many MarTech companies out there. You can give your sales data and billboard spendings and ask them to run a regression and say, how effective is the billboard? Zero. Okay, just because there is one more billboard that you keep, your sales don't go up. You don't go and buy just because there is billboard. You saw today billboard. So it has no effect. But that doesn't mean you don't spend on it. Why? Because the only role of a non-effective medium is to actually interact with other effective media.
Beautiful.
So television, print, online, offline, when you are dealing with those media, you are consuming, let's say, online ad. You are booking your Expedia ticket, but then suddenly pops up L'Oreal. But you saw the billboard, and now that ad is more salient in your mind because it's, oh, that's L'Oreal. Oh, maybe I should check. And that gives you a rehearsal of that little thing. And so the billboard is going to enhance your effectiveness of other online ads or TV ads, or when you see the TV or anything like that. And so there are many such media, which by themselves are not effective. But when in combination of others, they shine.
Beautiful. So which means that as a CMO, my objective is to look at all these media, and then go back and then say, how should I really play with them and ensure that I get the maximum multiplier effect, or the catalytic effect, as you call it, is really, I think, the key thing that I should be concerned about, and constantly building a design of experiments.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And if you want an example, Apple is a fantastic marketeer on that front.
Okay.
So they don't really use too much of television, radio, print. They do, but very minor. But they will have billboards everywhere. Okay, shot on the iPhone. There will be one big billboard with a fantastic feature called camera, and the benefit is this in front of you. They will not say a word more that this is the feature benefit link that we are saying.
Correct.
But it is exactly what it is, which people in business know that what they are doing. Okay, and they will just put that up. While you are driving to airport or wherever, you will see one such thing, or your work or home or wherever. Then when you are at your hotel or you are at home watching some movie of your choice, you will find the character picking up an iPhone with a prominent logo, or some character taking a picture, or some character actually mouthing the words, hey, give me my iPhone, man. That is called branded entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. In good old world, it was called product placement. Okay, so let's call it product placement for what it is, because it is exactly that. Okay. That out of home media, the billboard, by itself is not people are going to go and say, oh, let me buy an iPhone 16 just because you have this three-dimensional iPhone 16 popping out of this whole billboard. That is just to grab attention that how can a billboard, a flat billboard, has a third dimension coming up. And so there are a huge cutout which will come out, and that's just to grab attention. But later on, when you are actually watching a movie, you will see somebody using it.
Yeah.
And that is where this link gets established of multimedia. And the interplay, okay? Billboard by itself is not effective. Who buys a $1,000 phone by looking at the billboard? And maybe somebody does, but not many. And so this creation of this brand, that this is in fashion, or is it somebody using this in this context? The image, I mean, it's really expensive phones.
Exactly.
Compared to what Huawei would cost,
Yeah.
or Xiaomi.
Yeah.
Amazing. And that to maintain that brand image, to charge that premium, that is terrific marketing.
Perfect.